live. Switch me on here. See it. It's moved earlier. Why is it not showing? There we go. Let's do that so I can make sure that we should have this. This, there's the chat box. Whatever we need to do. All right, we are live. Got another subscriber too.
Awesome.
So, hello. It's not engaging. It's a bit neutral. Okay, let's see if we can back out.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we got people watching, huh? Well, welcome, you guys. The lovely Deb is with us this time.
Hey, everybody. So, off we go.
Changed my four-wheel drive setting. Okay. So we should be good. Guess I better put my seatbelt on.
Yeah, please do.
We'll have some people coming in the chat or cool. Well, here we go. I'm a little later than what I meant to be, but we're about 7 o'clock, and
I guess that was partially my fault. Okay, not really.
Anyway, so we're going to bring you guys the road conditions right now around Knoxville.
And, hopefully not get stuck.
We'll see how slick it is.
All right. Well,
not horrible right
it's not
here,
bad
so.
right here.
But as you can tell, the roads are definitely snow covered now. Well, might help if I turn my lights on. Boy, I tell you. It's been a long day. That previous broadcasting was 6 hours, and I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Thank you for all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome, and hopefully you're really going to enjoy what we share with you tonight. Right or left?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Lizard spot.
Oh,
Anybody else watch The Big Bang Theory? We love it. We'll go right to start
let's
with.
go right.
Wow, as you guys can tell, North Shore Drive is now completely snow covered.
Yeah, I haven't measured how much we've gotten, but I know right at the end of his earlier stream it was 4.5 inches, and so I'm guessing we're at,
I can tell you
I
now,
don't know, 6+.
well, we're close to 8 because my
Yeah.
footprints where I walked in the house earlier were completely gone. So,
Well, and actually, I think when I was walking up so far, it was above the top of my boots.
yeah.
So,
Snowplow
yeah.
coming.
Thank
So
you, Angela. We will.
they're still trying to clean the roads, and of course, if you can see, his plow did literally nothing to help the road.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, and for anyone coming on, did we just, it's spinning. Okay, there we go.
We do have a car off in the ditch here.
Oh. Yeah, goodness, they are.
Is anybody?
I'm trying to see.
I'm gonna check and see if anybody's in the car and make sure people are okay.
Okay. All right.
And
for anyone, those of you coming on, our daughter is working on a clip from the other earlier stream with Stolen Scooter Guy. So looking forward to that. She's great at editing. 8 to 9 inches a couple hours ago. Wow. This is wild. I hope everybody they got out of the car and someone came and picked them up. I'm guessing so. Was anybody in it?
Nobody's in the car.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
it wrapped the whole front end around that tree.
Oh man.
So, I mean, it's definitely a
Uh,
good time to remind everybody we do have a collision center at Knoxville Rising Complete
oh
Auto
my
Care.
gosh.
I'm sorry. Well, it's
I
true.
I know, I know,
I
yeah.
mean, it's
Well,
sad,
I
but
hope that they were okay.
uh, airbags weren't deployed,
Good.
which is good. So that didn't blow up in their face, but
Mm.
nobody in the car. It does look like footprints leading the way, so they did get out. Um,
Hi, Darla. Thanks for joining us.
I'm surprised there's still some traffic out. Uh, I can tell you if I hadn't promised you guys I was going to bring you the road reports and stuff around Knoxville, I probably wouldn't have gotten back out. It is very treacherous, which, we talked about that earlier. That was going to happen. Um,
Yeah, I'm not sure that's entirely true. We both like to get out in the snow.
we do, but part of the problem is the other people on the road.
Oh, yeah, that's
Um,
very true.
and I'm really shocked that there's still people out here on the road. If you don't have to be out, please stay home.
Well, it's definitely gotten packed down. I guess it's everybody can see from the video.
We're still in the upper 20s, so we're not down the teens yet, but it's definitely icy. Um, if you are out in it, just remember, leave yourself space between you and the person in front of you. Take it slow and easy, and just be very careful if you're out. Um,
Yeah, we may not be out very long. It is kind of.
you walk back.
Hey, wow, rude.
For anybody that's never watched us do a video together before, as you can tell, we love to pick on each other.
We do.
Um,
It's a constant.
it's, but it's all in good fun.
Hey, Joseph. How are you?
Is there, Joseph?
It is our Joseph.
Aw.
Yeah.
Did he get the message that we're closed again tomorrow?
I don't know.
I'm sure he'll let us know.
I'm sure he will.
Um,
I bet he got the message.
I'm sure he did. Samantha's really good at sending those out. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if anybody's watching that had any appointments at Knoxville Rising Complete Auto Care, we are closing tomorrow. I'm not going to risk my people getting out in this to come to work.
Absolutely not.
It's just not worth the risk.
Thanks for joining us, Keith. The snow is kind of slowed down here for now, but it up until gosh, I don't know, 20 minutes ago,
Yeah.
it was still heavy, and they were big flakes too.
Well, you guys can see by the radar there in the corner of the screen that we still have snow coming. Um, And as you can see, but the guy passing on my left, we still have impatient people. I mean, we're out here. Never mind. I fussed about them enough earlier, and you know what? If they're off on the side of the road, it's on them. I got over here because I want to go slow, because there's no point in driving fast on these slick roads.
Hmm. Joseph says he's doing well, and yes, he did get the message.
Oh, good deal.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Wedge, we will.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys were on earlier when I did my video earlier today, but you'll have to go watch it later. And right around the 38-minute mark, you'll get to see the guy that stole the electric shopping cart from Kroger going down Kingston Pike at a little around 2 miles an hour. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. In all my time as a law enforcement officer, I never saw anything like that.
Yeah, we're thinking about designing a commemorative T-shirt.
Yeah, maybe
we'll see.
Snowmageddon 2024, Knoxville, Tennessee, rise of the electric shopping carts, or something along those lines. One of our viewers earlier suggested what was a commemorative keychain.
Yeah. Wow, see, up to your knees, out close to Broadway. Wow.
I can believe
I see you're 5'3", but still, that's a lot of snow.
Careful, don't get lost. We're going to check out.
Hi, Leslie.
We're going to check out the Interstate 140, Pellissippi Parkway for
all the locals.
Longtime residents of Knoxville. And as you can see, the on-ramp is covered. And it's slick, I can tell you. I've seen some.
All right, Alan, we'll get to work on that.
I had seen reports there are wrecks all over the interstate. I don't see any yet. It's definitely got a lot worse since I ended our previous live stream.
Yeah.
Very, very slick. I can't remember the last time I saw the interstates like this.
No. Yeah, earlier I had made the comment, I couldn't remember the last time, and we said maybe it was 93, and I was thinking, well, there were some good ones, 96, 98, something like that. But no, I don't think even those were like this.
Not like this. I'll be honest, I've not seen the interstate like this since the blizzard of 93.
Mm-hmm.
It may have, but I sure don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
The only difference is one in 93, it stayed on the interstates for over a week. We're not going to quite be that bad, I don't think, except for the fact of there's a possibility Friday into Saturday of another one of these coming right through the same areas. And from what I've heard earlier, listening to a couple of the meteorologists, it could be a bigger storm and get more people than what this one has.
I don't know, Darla. I think riding a lawnmower might have been safer. That guy on that scooter, it was starting to slide around an awful lot.
Okay, speaking of lawnmowers, I'm going to tell my wife something that she doesn't know.
Oh, no.
And she may make a phone call in a minute, and I know Joseph knows what I'm fixing to tell her about. So, Charlie, got an old lawnmower from Jeff. It's his project, and let's just say he's made a snowplow for the front of it.
Oh, my gosh.
I kid you not.
That's amazing.
So what I want to know is, where's he at with his lawnmower? Charlie, if you're listening, where you at, man?
Yeah, exactly. Welcome back, Outdoor Sky.
I'm going to downshift here since we're going downhill because I don't want to start sliding. As you can tell, everybody in front of us is going very slow, and we may have a tractor trailer sideways on the other side of the interstate.
Or at least stuck. I can't.
Yeah, there's something. He's at least, not in a good position, so.
Oh, really? Maybe blocking that on-ramp. I can't tell.
Well, I think it's because it slid sideways coming
Well,
up the
yeah.
ramp. So I mean that's kind of
Mhm.
um, yeah. If you don't have to be out in this, please stay off the road. This is exactly the reason though that we closed work for in the morning because this is wow, yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't the scooter stealing be considered grand larceny by reality of Second Life?
That
'Cause-
depends on the value of the scooter, and since it's actually not a scooter, an electric shopping cart, I don't know what they cost.
yeah, I don't either. The only thing we do know is because of the weather, they decided not to charge the guy
Yeah.
with it, and just
Of course,
took him somewhere safe. I
if
don't
he had
know.
kept arguing, he would have gotten charged.
Yeah. If anybody hadn't seen that, remember he started to do laps around the police car.
At the very end,
Yeah,
that was so
I mean,
funny.
he only got one, but still,
Oh,
that was just crazy.
it takes a special person.
I'm sure that our daughter will get that part into the edit that she's doing
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, she's actually editing that clip because so many people have asked for us just to make that clip its own video.
Yeah. I think that she's going to do two. One that's just basically going to be from, when he first saw the guy to when he left. And then maybe another one with the funniest moments. $2,000 to $3,000 new, huh?
Oh wow.
Well,
Okay,
there you
yeah,
go.
that's probably
Yeah, it probably would have been then.
unreal.
Oh, okay. Hi, Shelby.
I,
You are pretty close to us then.
I figured we would go by to and see if see if Kroger's ever come and got the shopping cart. Uh, it was left in the for anybody that knows Knoxville, the Hibachi Grill on Kingston Pike at is it Shirley Drive?
I believe it's Shirley. Yeah.
I think that's right. That's where it was left, and Kroger's was notified where it was. Uh,
That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. I was kind of wondering if he was, thinking he could outrun them. Uh,
I can tell you, being a former law enforcement officer, that's one I had never seen before. I've seen some weird things. We've even seen motorized wheelchairs, people trying to outrun the police in those, but never in a snowstorm. I've never seen that. I've talked to several of my law enforcement friends. None of us have ever seen that one. That was a new one. That would have been a great one for OP Live. Maybe I need to send that one in to them.
well, our daughter said, so he's going to steal a ride and that's what he picked?
I know. Hey, for anybody that's wanting to know, there's one to suggest the guys at Grand Theft Auto put a electric shopping cart in the next version.
Alan, okay, I'll have to look that up. Thanks for tagging us in it.
Oh,
So you got 7 to 8 inches there,
well.
close to Alcoa Highway.
Hey, guys.
Turbo cart.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
funny.
So, guys, thank you all so much for all the love today, watching the video. I just appreciate it. If you're new and you've not subscribed, I ask you to subscribe if you will. I know a bunch of you already hit the notification bell because you got notified the minute we came on. We have people watching. Oh. Wow, you can't see the line, so I found a rumble strip.
Good job.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we are going to go by that restaurant,
Yep.
see if Kroger's came and got their scooter.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed right now, as a matter of fact. Again, as I said earlier, if you have any friends, family in Knoxville that you think would, if nothing else, find this entertaining, please feel free to share the channel. I guess you all guys may notice on this video, my little logo's down there in the corner. My daughter suggested that.
Let's see. I'm not sure. I didn't measure how many inches we had, but just based on when I walked outside to get to the car and it came up above my boots, I'd say about 8 inches.
Yeah, we're right at
Eight,
that.
yeah.
And I want to say, I know I didn't do it on here, and I should have. For one on the weekend, I'll do it. I made a prediction. I told everybody at work, so they know about it. But 8 inches was my top end of my prediction. And we had some local meteorologists saying 1 to 2 inches it was going to rain. I wonder if they'd like to replace them with me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a meteorologist, but this storm, I've learned, being a weather spotter and stuff, how to read the models. And sometimes it's a gut feeling.
What model is this vehicle?
This vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
it's a 2006 Jeep Commander.
All right, there you go. For those of you asking,
And it goes.
yeah, it is a little bumpy.
Yeah, unfortunately. But it goes very well in the snow. So we're on Kingston Pike, headed toward the Hibachi Grill to see if the shopping cart is still there.
Yeah. On a scooter mission. That's funny.
Very quiet. I'm hunting scooters. There's something wrong with me, but it's okay.
Hey, thanks for joining us again from Scotland. That's really awesome.
Oh, how awesome.
Yeah, Connor, we do enjoy getting out in the snow.
Oh, yeah. We're just a couple of big kids. We are.
That's awesome, darling.
But for anybody who wants to know, we're in front of Franklin Square on Kingston Pike.
Yeah, I know I had noticed on his stream earlier, there were those trolling commenting on, he was talking about people out driving and being careful and if you didn't have to go out and, commenting, well, you're out there. Well, yeah, but, having been a police officer, he went through extensive training. He and I both grew up here and, it used to snow here a lot. And so we learned how to drive in it. But not only that, one thing about Randy is he likes to help people.
Okay.
But I'll stop this
As you guys can see, the scooter's still sitting here at the Hibachi Grill. Just want y'all see that.
Hang on.
You want to take a picture?
I got to get a picture of it. All right, there we go.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to turn around here. I can't really see anything here at the parking lot, so I don't even know. I'm not sure where the parking lot begins and ends. Huh?
Power line.
I know. I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Is this the park?
Yes.
Okay.
You're still in the parking lot.
Well, it's hard to see.
I know. Yeah, a little bit.
But again, like I said, we just had to find out the scooter was still here. It is. That's hilarious.
So you said it's a Jeep Commander?
Jeep Commander.
Yeah, Jeep Commander, 2006.
2006.
Mm-hmm.
I won't tell you how we acquired it. It's through a former business we had. It might have been repoed. I'm sorry. Just,
Yeah, really. Who knows if Kroger's will even come get it.
No, I know.
It'll be interesting to see. Maybe if we do get out tomorrow, occasionally we'll come check on it.
That's so funny. I'll take it back for the right price. If Jeff's watching, hey, Jeff, get the roll back. We'll take it back for him.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what that guy was doing standing there, if he was thinking about stealing it. But my guess is it probably is out of charge by now.
Well, if he does take it, at least we have him on video,
That's true. Yeah.
so he'll probably think twice.
But anyway, what I was saying is Randy likes to help people. And so he's kind of combining his love of weather, and in this case, getting out in the snow, with updating people on what's going on with the roads, with the weather in general.
Well, the one thing that I've noticed, and it's really bugged me for a long time, is that, and it's in a lot of cities. There's a few that has this, but a lot of the local stations will have somebody that's they'll call them a traffic tracker or whatever that will get out. And so here's a guy coming up behind me that I will get over to get out of his way since he wants to
Oh my
do
gosh.
a million miles an hour and get on my behind. Again, what a great way to cause a wreck. So going around me, since you're in such a hurry, God. Yeah, I get very irritated with drivers like that. They have no sense, as we've already seen. We've seen cars off in ditches and everything else.
Hey, Canadian Kevin.
Canadian Kevin, that's
How's
interesting.
how's the weather up there? Hi. Thanks for joining us, Sandra. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up with I think I was doing better when I was just on my phone, maybe. Maybe that's what I should do. Try that and see if I can do better here.
I don't think we're going to get a lot more snow. I think we are coming to the end of. We're going to have some snow showers off and on. But looking earlier at cameras in Middle Tennessee, it's most of it is quit. Uh, but there's definitely 8+ inches around the area. Again, considering we're not going to warm up this week, this is going to be sticking around. So the question is, how much stays on the ground for that possible storm that's coming in this weekend? Because that could just add to the total we have on the ground. The good news here in Knoxville and in the South is that long range in the next 10 or so days, it looks like we're going to have a slight warm up. As most people in Knoxville tell you, they like snow. They just don't like winter to stick around forever. And around here, it normally does.
Yeah, I like that. Hot wire the scooter. Yeah, I'd say my daughter would agree that if he's
Yeah.
gonna steal something, next time maybe a Tesla.
Oh, that'd be interesting in the snow.
Mm, yeah, I bet it would.
So we're coming up to Cedar Bluff Road. Uh, as you guys can see, it's still snow covered also.
Kevin, we're in Knoxville, Tennessee. You may already know that, but we're at Cedar Bluff Road and
Parkside Drive.
Drive.
And I'm going to head north on Cedar Bluff Road. And thank you again, anybody that's on here that was on earlier today. If you're a new subscriber, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Definitely, like I said, I'll be updating everybody on the road conditions in the morning, but they're not going to change a whole lot from what this is, except for the fact that they're going to get worse because temperature is going to drop and there's just going to be more freezing going on.
Yeah, so we're close to your house. Didn't you make some Philly cheesesteaks earlier? Sandwiches? You got any of those left?
What's that address?
Mm. Oh, Middlebrook. Yep, I guess we are.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know where the plows are. We did pass one on North Shore, but it didn't seem to be accomplishing much.
Yeah, you really couldn't even tell that he did anything. And that's because this has really turned into a lot of ice. So actually, my personal opinion, I believe when we get this way, it's worse to plow it because they actually plow the layer of snow off, and all you have left is the ice. Um,
Oh, you're welcome, reality. I'm glad that his being out and about and um, our messaging has helped you.
um, we actually have some sleet hitting the windshield now, so now we have the snow, and so now we have ice that's going to accumulate on the top
Oh,
of the snow.
awesome.
Yay! But it is
Thank you,
better.
Keith, for subscribing.
It is better than freezing rain. So fuel pressure washing has a plow on their truck, and they're out doing parking lots. Good for them. That's an awesome company. They actually did some work for us. So I'll give them a plug. They're not paying me anything. That's just anytime I find a good company, I like to pass that along.
Bet that wasn't any fun managing a Waffle House.
Oh,
Yeah, Midnight Rider used to manage that one. We just
really?
passed. Yep.
Wow. Scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, diced, and capped.
Mm. I know we had dinner, but now I can get hungry.
Yeah. Well, Waffle House 24/7. We can. I made a good dinner when I got home.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and he's the one that does the majority of the cooking.
What?
He cooks, I clean up. But I can cook.
She can. She just doesn't like to.
Right. Yeah, I know. He started talking about those hash browns. I was like, yeah, we had dinner, but that sounds really good.
Well, I can tell you I'm enjoying this better than I did earlier today on the other video because there's less traffic, so I don't have to worry about people.
And
And
I'm here with you.
yeah, that's really
I know, I just had to.
make you walk.
Mhm.
I won't make you walk.
I know you wouldn't.
My guess is somebody's listening will come pick you up. Wow, that's definitely some ice hitting the car.
Yeah, yeah, it
And
is.
still some really huge snowflakes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the cameras are even picking them up at all.
Oh, well, it's a little bumpy right now.
Yes.
It's picking it up a little bit.
Hopefully we can get some more
Yeah,
weather light so everybody can see it.
yeah, yep. Definitely a little bumpy moment.
Yeah, well, it's where everything's frozen now, so you got these ruts and bumps and stuff where everybody's driven today. And hopefully when I get to Middlebrook, it'll smooth out a little bit. Still got this little annoying cough from all the drainage I have.
Yeah, road rage earlier. Yeah. Actually, I was proud of him. He stayed really pretty calm. Um,
Which time?
uh, oh, just earlier stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I knew a bunch of people were watching from around the world. I didn't want to. I told Deb I was
Mm,
proud of myself. I didn't cuss anybody earlier. I don't think. Please don't go search and find it.
mm, mm.
So you
But
get
actually, he doesn't really get the whole road rage thing. It has to be really, really stupid for him to.
it does.
Yeah.
There are some things that really aggravate me, like I thought about doing a video on it. One of the biggest things that really aggravates the crap out of me, and if anybody doesn't know, the ramp getting onto an interstate. Most people know it as an on ramp. The other name for it is an acceleration ramp. There are no speed limit signs on it, and by the time you get to the end of the ramp, you're supposed to be up to interstate speed. But I know we've all seen people that we get behind them, and they're doing 30 miles an hour up the acceleration ramp. And then when they pull on the interstate, they're still doing 30 miles an hour, then they accelerate. That is not the proper way to do that. And as a former law enforcement officer, I saw many very bad wrecks caused by that very thing. Because cars like that will pull right out in front of somebody that's doing 60, 70 miles an hour. Well, you know what the end result is. So,
Well, thanks for joining us, Lady Sky. And yeah, Sean, we'll keep that in mind. He works at Food City. He's the primary meat cutter there.
oh, wow.
Yeah. Hi, Christopher. So it's snowy in West Virginia too, huh? How much do you have there? We've been talking about how we've got about 8 inches here. Some areas may have a little bit more. Yeah, don't try to get to the food city right now. We're good.
Yeah.
Mm. Canadian Kevin says it's 21 up there.
What's
So
24 here?
yeah.
Wow. Okay. I heard that Canada really hadn't had the snow this winter they normally have. Is that true?
Hey, reality wins. Thank you. Glad to have you.
As you guys can tell, Middlebrook Pike is snow covered, but it may be a little bit better than the other roads we've been on.
Yep. Canadian Kevin says yes. That's
Wow.
yeah. Hey, Sonia. It is 24 degrees.
And I can tell you, when we started this broadcast, it was 28, so it's dropped 4 degrees just since the time we started this video. Yeah, why not just pull out when a car's coming and slip? Yes, I know. I fuss at other drivers.
So it's apparently 27 there at Broadway
Oh,
right
okay.
now. So
Well, Millbrook we just passed Walker Springs Road, and it's 24 degrees here. A couple people that just kind of left their cars on the side of the road. Not something I would advise, but I
I
get it.
guess if you're stuck, you're stuck. Yep. We will definitely be careful.
Okay, and there's a random
Oh,
guy wearing totally dark clothing
oh my
right in the middle of
goodness.
the road walking.
Wow.
I don't, I don't, I just, I don't know. I don't know what to say sometimes. If you're going to be out walking at night, please wear some kind of reflective clothing. Oh, if any of the people that were on earlier that came out to wave at me that I didn't see, I apologize. I was so focused on driving and watching what was going on the road that I missed every one of you. But my wife tells me in the comments you all said that you were coming out to wave at me, and I actually have one couple that texted me said, "Hey, we were out waving at you, and I had to turn around and go back."
I'm sorry, Sean, we missed it. I would have like put my arm out the window to grab that chicken filly.
No, I love it.
Mm.
I can come back. Man, this is so awesome.
I see that Midnight Rider. Yeah. Usually by 50, you've had, most people have had a few jobs. We passed another one of his, or going to pass another one of his.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've had my share. But I guess I've done a lot of things because there's some things I did that people told me I couldn't. And unfortunately, I'm somebody that has to prove them wrong.
Yes, this is Middlebrook.
Yes. Millbrook coming up on, is it Van Osdale Road? Yes.
Yes.
Van Osdale and Francis.
Oh, Francis.
I had to
Okay.
think what the other one was because Francis goes left and goes up by Bearden Middle School, and Van Osdale goes to the right. I think I was saying earlier, and I don't know if I finished my thought, so forgive me if I did, but I was talking earlier about none of the local news channels around here has anybody that they send out just to do this, to bring you the road reports and stuff. They used to. Uh, News Talk Radio used to have Dave Folk, who condolences going out to Dave's family and friends. He just passed away the other day. He was a longtime newsman here in
Hmm.
Knoxville, and he used to drive the traffic tracker for them. And actually, Dave was an inspiration in what got me to where I wanted to do this because he was always such a big help to people and one of the nicest people you'd ever want to meet.
Midnight Riders drive down to the strip, make sure Nalen's all right. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely ice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a car on the other side that's off in the median. And that had to have happened early. He's turned around facing the wrong way. So I have a question for everybody in Knoxville. I'm coming down Middlebrook through here. Is this going to be the new medical capital of the world? Everywhere I look, they put up new medical facilities all through this stretch. And it's like I'm not sure who decided this was the place to do it. I mean, I guess it's as good as anywhere else. Passing Dow Springs on Middlebrook Pike, so everybody knows where we're at.
Oh, that's really cool, Sean. It just popped up like that. Um, yeah, you said it's probably typing in local weather and you just popped up.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
how cool!
it's pretty cool.
Wow. I think that the news organizations that contract out to Pete Michaels, who brings traffic, I don't hear him out here flying and giving people snow reports,
Yeah.
but I'm out here, guys. Just saying, anybody watching for me in the news stations, we can work a deal out. I mean, I'm out here anyway. So,
Oh, okay. I see, Nick. For the next pandemic, yeah, the all the medical stuff back
oh,
there. Yeah, and the fact that we just passed the FBI building.
oh yeah, I forgot it was back there. Um, I never had the pleasure of going into that building while I was law enforcement. Did go to them downtown. Not for anything I've done wrong, but they were a good friend of mine used to work for the sheriff's office, was a bomb tech, and so they were working a case together. So got to see some pretty neat stuff.
Well, thank you, Sean. In reality, we they say we're better than Google Earth.
Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I mean, that's really my goal is to bring people useful information. Um, and I think Deb said earlier, and I have a servant's heart. I want to help people. Um, not perfect. I'm human like everybody else. Now, Deb, you have that on recording, so you can go back and replay it all you want.
Oh, I'd already gotten that the other couple of times you said it.
Oh, okay.
Mm, mm.
Like I told Charlie the other day, I'm wrong once a year. You think I can do the same slide up here that I did this afternoon?
I mean, probably.
I'm gonna try
Yeah.
not to.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I think Tim Burchett had ridden in the plow trucks before.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah. And thanks for watching from Bristol.
Oh,
Um,
awesome.
that's says that she thinks that got more snow than that we've got more snow than they did.
Ah,
That's just kind of really strange because for so long it has just been
well,
passing us by.
well, Knoxville was kind of just under the bullseye this time, and it's been a long time since that happened. And again, I'm really curious as to what's going to happen with this potential weekend storm, especially since some of them are talking about we're going to have colder air in place than we have now, um, which means that a broader area could see the winter precipitation. And so it could be very interesting, at least over the next 10 days.
Kind of confused, Bill. I don't remember getting political.
Huh?
Hmm.
You mentioned
Oh,
Tim Burchett. Oh no.
I guess said his
What
name.
Bill's?
Oh, you just said I was about to give you all money, then you got political. I don't
Well,
know.
we're not accepting money anyway.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Ti- I'll mention Tim Burchett. Tim Burchett, Mr. Bigfoot himself. Before, when Tim was still mayor here, as a matter of fact, it's funny. I knew that he liked Bigfoot so much, and Deb will remember this. Uh, Canada, I can't remember what year it was now, when they minted one of their silver coins, one of their 1 ounce silver pieces. They put Bigfoot down the corner, and I got him one of those and sent it to him. Actually, I gave it to him in person.
Um, let's see. Caveman look. He was out on Emery earlier. What was that? Around 3, I guess.
Yeah, it was something like that between 2:30 and 3.
Yeah, and it was covered. It was, um, yeah, looking like this.
But we can definitely head that way.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just going very slow and taking it calculated, so just bear with us. I'm gonna head over to Clinton Highway area in 640. When I was there earlier today, right around Gap Road, there were several cars that were stuck and they had the road blocked, so I wanted to check on that.
Yeah, missed that.
We're on Ed Schaus Drive right now, and it is definitely covered. And I'm definitely hearing sleet again hitting the windshield. When we get to Clinton Highway, I'm going to try to break some of the ice and stuff off the windshield wipers because I can hear there's a lot of ice that's accumulating on it.
It's good. I could stand and stretch my legs.
Okay.
It's a little uncomfortable over here with the computer.
I'm sorry.
That's good.
Yeah, to let y'all know too, we talked about it in an earlier video. I'll do a shameless plug for us. We do own Knoxville Rising Complete Auto Care at 4701 Clinton Highway. We do all kinds of auto repair, from mechanical to diagnostics to calibrating the cameras and sensors and everything on the car to collision repair to we even have a cylinder head machine shop.
Tires,
Brakes, name it, we do it. We have a full detail department where we are now doing ceramic coating. So we're really trying to offer something for everybody. We're trying to make it a one-stop shop.
the roads are slick.
Yes.
I mean, it's not horrible if you know how to drive in it, and you're careful. It is going to get worse though.
There's nothing coming here. There's no traffic anywhere near me. Let's just see. I'm going to put the brakes on really hard. As you guys can tell by that, I did slide, but I didn't get out of control. So it's not horrible, but it's something that if you were going too fast, because I was not going that fast just then, still slid a good 15 feet before the car come to a stop.
Yes, they will normally do more salting. I don't know if they will at this temperature because there is a certain temperature where the mix does not work.
Yeah, can somebody look that up to see when the road treatment's actually what temperature it is that it's working? Personally, right now, I'm thinking it's around this because it does not appear to be working. And like,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Caveman. Look. Okay. Go ahead.
but the plows really aren't doing a good job now because they're scraping off the upper layer of snow, and so we're being left with a lot of ice. I think sometimes when it gets to this point that you're doing worse by scraping off the snow than if you just left it alone, especially with the sleet that's falling right now. But I'm not a road engineer. I'm just, but this Interstate 640 that we're on now, and
Go ahead.
as you can tell, it's not too bad. But you still need to be careful on it. Something going on?
No, I just thought I would start typing some responses so
okay.
that you could, we're not interrupting each
You're
other.
fine. I mean, I could.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you know I can't cook.
I know you can. Uh, That's funny. Looks like it's not.
What?
The roads.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
They're doing a good job. It looks like here, scraping everything off, but I see absolutely no traffic headed eastbound on other than snowplow up there headed eastbound on 640. There's plenty headed westbound. There's nothing in my rearview mirror.
Thank you to everyone that has joined us from so many different places. Texas, Oregon.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had someone else from Canada join.
Oh wow.
Um,
Thank you guys. Again,
yeah, yeah.
if you find this
Mm.
entertaining or useful information, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button on this video, and if you won't be notified when we go live again or post a video, hit the notification bell. I'm planning on being out in the morning, as long as there's nothing too severe on the roads. Um, Somewhere around 5 or 6 a.m. to bring you guys the latest on the roads. Definitely tell a lot of the off ramps and stuff are really covered in slick. Now, earlier there were cars all over the road here, and it looks like there's only one left off the side of the road, so they moved them all. Really don't have to stop them all. I was kind of enjoying some
Yeah.
of the.
Well, thanks for joining us from San Francisco.
Wow.
It's awesome. Thank you for subscribing. Wow, you're flying by so fast.
Yeah. It's okay.
Sorry, I saw you. Yeah,
Yes.
the roads are fun. Um,
So if Joseph's still on, just let him know. Hey, Tillery's covered, buddy.
yeah, the new life. It is a lot of snow for around here. It's like we were talking about earlier. My husband and I, we both grew up here, and when we were younger, we would get snow like this on you would have what, 3, 4,
At
at
least.
least pretty good snows. They'd hang around for a few days,
Well,
but gosh,
and we had a lot colder
yeah,
temperatures too, because I
right.
remember, living in Knoxville in the I guess it was I know it was in the 80s. I'm old enough now, kind of senile, but
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. But I can't remember exactly when it was in the 80s. But I remember it would get so cold here that just down the street from where I live, some people had a pond on their farm, and it got cold enough that it froze enough so we could walk on it. And I've not seen temperatures like that in a long time. So this is Clinton Highway, and it is completely snow covered. We're going to pull into the shop real quick so I can get some ice off the windshield wipers.
Thank you for subscribing, Taco Lover.
And tacos would be good. Uh, and Debbie said she wanted to stretch
Mm.
her legs for a minute. So when you get out, be careful because remember I busted my butt earlier.
Oh yeah, I wonder if we can find your ring.
Not now. It's buried in snow somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
I'm gonna try to
Mm,
pull quite a ways up on the ramp so we won't step on the ice and stuff.
hmm
And there now we should be able to
mm.
get out without
Well, thanks, William. I'm glad that you found him entertaining.
oh
I hope I've added something to it.
well you know.
Uh, mm,
Oh, let's see if I clean this up.
DM. Yeah, that's. I loved your comments earlier. It was awesome. All right. Well, I'm gonna get out, stretch my legs a little bit, and we'll be right back with you.
Let's do it again.
My gosh.
Get the Rain-X de-icer and we'll swap some stuff around.
Mm.
Clean these off. Yeah. What? Eh, oh, okay. Back in the vehicle.
I was thinking about looking for your ring a little bit. No? Okay.
Your alarm
Hmm?
was going off, so I fixed it.
Oh. Where,
Just,
oh, that's dispatching. Oh, well.
are you really?
Mm,
No, you're not.
mm,
It's just shit.
oh,
Oh, somebody turned your alarm on.
mm,
Our virtual security guard we got, even though they know it's us,
mm.
they just turned the alarm on us and told us they were going to dispatch police. Are they kidding me?
Do some donuts in the parking lot.
I tried that earlier. It didn't work too well. But you know what? Okay.
Oh, apparently the motorized shopping cart guy is a meme now.
Awesome.
Let's see. Oh, oh, uh,
It's not really letting me
no.
do any good donuts.
Mm-mm.
I think it's because this is limited four-wheel drive, so it's.
Oh,
Oh,
you
there we
get,
go.
yeah, instant
Sort of.
spin. Little.
Oh, well. I
Okay,
tried.
yeah. All right, let's see.
All right.
We got a request, Clinton Highway to Callahan, report on 75.
Okay, I just reset the alarm so those morons will know.
Mm,
You know, they could have asked what we were doing. And I actually stood there and told them.
mm,
I don't like people. I'm sorry. I like you guys.
mm, mm, mm.
Hey, Joseph, will you come put some new wiper blades on my car? I'm just kidding.
Mm.
Thought it was funny, though. Definitely slick on Clinton Highway.
Bear Creek girl, enjoy your dinner.
Oh, I hope I put my seatbelt on well.
Yeah, that should be a good idea.
What? They turned the alarm
Uh,
on us.
oh, Corey, you got the meme in Facebook Messenger? Well, that's funny. Uh,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
we would love to see that. Uh, yes, it's a Jeep Commander. Oh, we have gotten tacos from what Tickeria, what? Yeah, I can't say it. Sorry.
On Shad Road?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I just had some the other day.
I think yeah. I didn't pay to break into Whataburger. Yeah, you're right.
What's everybody calling it Whataburger? That started the other day. I didn't. Anyway.
Hmm. Hmm. Thank you, Taco Lover. This is fun. Yes.
Glad you guys
And
are enjoying it.
and I'm loving the chats. Barney's grabbing his bullet. Canadian Kevin says that they've got some snow starting.
Oh, I'm glad we could share.
Mm. Yeah, there are some good taco trucks here.
Yes.
Larry Moore says it's supposed to stay all snow in Bristol, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's pretty much all we're going to be getting here. Although there has been some ice mixed in with it.
Of course, again, I will point out for the local meteorologist that called for rain. Well, enough said.
Mm. Oh, caveman, look. Can we fix a Viper remote start on a Jeep?
That's a good question. I don't know why we couldn't.
So it's possible.
I know we've fixed other remote starts, so I wouldn't think it would be that much different.
Okay, so we have fixed remote starts.
Yeah, so
So
it would
yeah,
be we'd definitely be willing to look at it at no cost, and we can let you know.
yep, definitely. What kind of tires are we using?
Yes, you name it, we can get it.
Well,
Oh,
I think maybe
on ours,
yeah.
it's actually an off brand. It's called a Prince, and I put them on here because we had a customer that ordered them and they never picked them up. So I thought, if God put them on something, they fit. We put them on here, and it's actually been a pretty good tire. I think it's spelled Prinx. I think that's right.
Hmm. Well, thanks for joining us from Kansas.
Oh, wow.
It is beautiful. I've taken so many pictures of it on the trees and
And it's not, um, I mean, I've just hit the brakes. It's not overly slick in most places, but there are those patches of ice that you run into. Um,
um Reality of a Second Life. I believe it was Channel 8 that said something about rain.
now, I wasn't going to
Um,
call them out,
maybe
but
I don't
it was
know. And yes, Litton's has awesome burgers.
lit.
Mm-hmm.
Also, coconut cream pie, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Taco Lover says they're gonna be it's gonna be 3 degrees Tuesday, and they're gonna be getting freezing rain.
Well,
Ugh.
I moved over, so Mister, I'm going to go 100 miles an hour could go on by. Again, to any of us tonight, really have anywhere you got that important to be in a fast pace.
Thanks, Corey, for sending that. Should have it in the Instagram,
Oh,
the meme.
super.
Wow. Wind chills between -15 and -30 in north central Illinois.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Yeah, I knew the Arctic blast was really going to hit the Midwest big time.
Yeah. Todd Howell at WBR, he does do a really good job.
I don't know if you guys ever watch him. We got turned on to him, I guess, a couple of years ago for severe weather, but on YouTube, Ryan Hall, y'all, he is so excellent during severe weather outbreaks. So I'll give Ryan a shout out. Don't know him, never met him. I do support his channel. He also does a lot of good through the Y'all Squad at helping areas that get devastated by severe weather and tornadoes. They've spent a lot of money helping families that have lost everything. Somebody asked about Callahan 75. I'm going to turn on Callahan now and head to 75. And eventually we're going to make our way to Emery Road because I know we were asked about that.
Hi, Jack. Yeah, we had one comment that the guy in the red truck was trying to get to the Emerald Club.
Not where I would want to go, but I was only in that place one time, not by choice. It's because KPD had a call there, and I guess they got in a fight and asked for help, and well, KCSO had to bail them out. Maybe anyway. Uh, I love all my brothers
So,
and sisters in blue, no matter what department they work for. But you know,
so again, to be clear, it was
yeah.
he was there
Oh, why are
as
you on
a
the road?
as a police officer. Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
get moved. Oh
At
my
least there's some
goodness.
reflective clothing on some of them, but I know there's snow, guys, but there's traffic out still. Get out. Oh my
Mm.
gosh. And this is
Oh,
why,
Zach, we're in Knoxville, Tennessee.
yeah. And this is why on the earlier video we did this afternoon that I didn't get to see people to come out to wave at me because I have to be so focused on what's in the road. Oh,
Outdoor Sky, yes, we have heard of Reed Timmer.
yes.
And well, watch him
Uh,
at times. Yes.
Reed actually came through part of Tennessee today on his way to Oklahoma. He's headed out there to work on the Dominator vehicles to get them ready for severe weather this spring. I know that Brandon Kopic was headed to Knoxville earlier. I'm not sure if he's here yet or not, but if anybody's out there, give him a shout out. Check him out too. Who was it? There's somebody else I said that was in Knoxville earlier. Simon Brewer. Simon Brewer was in Knoxville earlier. So a big shout out to Simon too. I appreciate all the people in the storm chasing community. Those guys do that for a living. That's what they do. And I think everybody needs to support them. Oh, I don't know if anybody heard this talking about severe weather, but earlier today there was a tornado that touched down in Port St. Lucie. I've not heard any damage from St. Lucie, Florida. Um, and just to show they can happen anytime, there was no warnings, risk, or anything for that. It was just general thunder today, but a tornado did touch down, I know, right in around Port St. Lucie. Callahan Road, as you guys can see, it's just like everything else. It's completely snow covered. Definitely getting packed down from all the traffic that's been on it. We'll take 75 over to Emery Road. Okay, what do we got here? We have a truck with emergency lights on and door open, so I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm not sure they do either. So, there's definitely a wreck on Interstate 75, tractor trailer sideways. Just it's in the northbound lanes just before Callahan Road. Can't really get to where we can see it because it's in the opposite direction of where I'm going.
Chris Stevens says 75 is closed.
Uh, it's definitely closed before Callahan.
Yeah.
Um,
Guess we'll be finding out about
well,
past.
it looks like that traffic was moving once you get past it here, except I don't know what this guy's doing. He's got the light. Uh, it looks like we have a tractor trailer just right here at Callahan that's probably involved in the wreck just before Callahan. KPD's out with him. The whole back end of his trailer is smashed in.
Yeah, it is.
And traffic is moving here. It's just very slow. All I'm going to try to do is make it to Emery Road, and I'll get off because I know somebody asked what Emery Road was like.
Taco lover, yes, there are a lot of car dealerships in Knoxville, but we also were, passing through an area where um, they kind of are. There's, I guess, really three main areas in Knoxville where they are.
If you're a used car dealer, it's called Clinton Highway.
And of course, the new car dealerships on Callahan.
Well, yeah, but
But
Clinton Highway is, I believe, the used car capital of the world. I don't know how you could fit anymore.
uh, the New Life, yes, they do.
Yeah.
Salt, it's a mix.
It's a I don't know what it is. They call it brine. It's a solution they do. They also do spread a lot of sand. Um, Now, what really gets me, you can see how the interstate is. These trucks just came through where another truck was jackknifed and everything, and they're leaving no margin for error between themselves. And again, I know people think I'm criticizing, but oh my gosh, that guy's going so fast. If he locks his brakes up, there's no wonder there's so many wrecks. People don't use any common sense. I'm sorry. I just,
Yeah, I'll kind of be glad to get off the interstate with these trucks doing this.
everybody behind us seems to be going a reasonable speed, but those idiots, and that's what they are. I'm sorry. There's nothing else I can call them. But why, when you just passed and saw what the roads are like and saw that truck jackknife, why would you do that?
I don't know.
Trust me, you're not Superman.
I guess they just assume that
Or
they're
idiots, yeah.
better truck drivers than the truck driver that wrecked. I don't know.
I don't either. That just
Mm,
now you got these cars all bunch up. I watched a video the other day. I can't remember. For some reason I think it was Oklahoma. Uh, Cars are at a standstill on a snowy road. And these cars just plow into them. And visibility was miles. It wasn't because of bad visibility. And that's what I just don't understand.
Uh, Jack, there's about 8 inches. Some areas of Knoxville, it's 6, but 6 to 8 inches. And there are still areas where it's still snowing, so oh yeah, Master Moon, I would not want to be driving through the gorge
Oh,
in the snow with truckers. No.
no.
Mm-mm.
Hey, we go the Dragon.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I am not right.
oh no, no, we
Well,
are not going to the
thank
Dragon.
goodness we're getting off on Emery Road. Um, so I'll be able to let you guys know what Emery's like right now. But my guess is it's just like everything else. It's going to be covered and slick and icy and that would definitely appear to be the case.
Thanks, Charlotte. Yeah, it is easier. I was trying to respond to messages earlier, but I was at home, so it was, we made it work. It is a lot better with me in the car.
So whoever's asking about Emery Road, as you can see, it's snow covered just like everything else. Um, it's passable as long as you take your time, go slow. I'm more worried about tomorrow morning. Um, that's why I would tell everybody if you don't have to get out tomorrow, if you don't have to go to work, um, don't. That's why we've already told all our employees not to show up tomorrow.
Oh, you're welcome, Audrey. That's why we're out here, so that people can kind of know what's going on around town and how the roads are. And also, it's fun to just drive around, and it's just pretty.
Yeah, if you've never driven in this kind of weather, though, I highly recommend that you don't try it on these roads.
Um, Being asked about Dutch Valley.
Um, my guess is it's a whole lot like this. I will go that way. Once we get to Halls, we'll go down Broadway and I'll cut back across the dare and we'll check it out. I know that early this afternoon it was already getting pretty bad. And I'm sure by now nothing's improved. That's for sure.
I'm looking at the radar. The moisture's still streaming in here.
Yeah, it's a little more scattered than what it was though, and a lot of what you're seeing is in the upper atmosphere.
Mm.
We are down to 23 degrees now, so the temperature is continuing to fall.
We've been married almost 22 years. Let's see what's the temperature right now.
About 23.
23.
Yeah.
And yeah, we probably will be out sometime in the morning.
I'm planning on around 6 a.m. Maybe a little before. I'll kind of evaluate things before I go to bed. But I'm thinking 6 a.m. If you want to be notified when we go live, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and then tomorrow morning I'll let you know. But I really believe that tomorrow morning when we get up, that it's going to be a lot worse than it is right now.
Yeah, it's really not as bad as I thought it might be.
No, it's
I mean, I
really not.
wouldn't want to be out here in just sedan or something.
I do mine because it's all-wheel drive.
Well,
But yeah, I
yeah,
know what you mean.
I wouldn't want to be out here in something that's not four wheel or all wheel.
The guy I saw in Porsche earlier still kind of dumbfounds me, but and again, it was not a Porsche SUV.
Mm.
That was just
Thank you for subscribing, Brian.
again too. If you just joined us, there's a possibility this Friday into Saturday that we're going to get hit by another winter storm. And of course, if we do, I'll definitely be live again. Hopefully, Deb will be with me, and we'll bring you plenty of coverage of that also. A lot of people ask me why I don't go chase storms in the Midwest and stuff. That's great. But again, my biggest thing is I want to give information to people right here in my backyard. I want to give back to our community. It's been really good to us. And we have plenty of weather here. I mean, what can we say? Last year we had that EF2 tornado in Knoxville. That doesn't happen often, but we have had, we do have severe thunderstorms. We do have a lot of wind damage sometimes. And those events, if they damage people's homes or anything else or injure people, those are just as important as any other weather event across the country. And they impact people just as much here as any other severe weather event.
Uh, Danny, driving about 25 to 30. And yes, we are in a four-wheel drive. Oh, Shirley, yeah, that's I guess 26 would seem like a heat wave
Yeah.
in Colorado Springs.
Oh, wow. We're colder than Colorado Springs. It's
Mm,
awesome.
mm. Thank you for subscribing, Patricia. Thank you, Caveman Luke. We really appreciate it.
Hey, to let people know too, I had talked about this earlier today, just to let people know, I'm going to be trying to, once we get through all this weather, we don't have any weather or anything like that to do videos on. There's a whole host of things that I want to do some videos on, and try to post those once a week. So you guys that have hit the notification bell be notified. One of the videos I'm working on putting together is on ketamine. I know that's been in the news lately because Matthew Perry, who played Chandler Bing on Friends, that was found in his system when he passed away. And I know there's been a lot of questions. A lot of people have asked me questions about it because they knew that I have had ketamine infusion therapy uh, for uh, for depression, anxiety, and PTSD. And so I'm going to put together a whole video um, letting everybody know that's interested what my experience has been, and hopefully get a couple of medical professionals on that video to help share with you guys also. Now, I've got several videos I want to put together about law enforcement and maybe share with some of you guys the tricks and stuff that are used that maybe I never agreed with when I was there. But that's a topic for another day.
Hey, Mike and Susan, thanks for watching us.
Ah, Mike and Susan.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm not too far away. Y'all want to come out and wave at me again? Show you a picture. They texted me earlier. They're watching me on the big screen.
Oh, cool.
Love it.
Well, thank you for subscribing, Jack. Um, and yes, we have pets.
We have 6 cats.
Hmm. Hmm.
Not only is she the crazy cat lady, I'm the crazy cat guy. Okay, so somebody asked about Dutch Valley. So we're going to go down Maynardville Highway to Broadway and then over to Adair and to Dutch Valley. So in Halls, as you guys can see, it's just like everywhere else. Roads are snow covered.
Um, Christy, he and I both grew up here, and so learned to drive in the snow from that. But yes, his training in law enforcement just added to that.
And even with special training and stuff, it's like I've told people all day. It doesn't matter what training you have. You can hit a patch of ice that you don't see, and you can get in trouble even when you're doing everything right. That actually happened to me earlier today. I hit a patch of ice that I couldn't see and went sideways. Didn't hit anything, was able to get out of it. But right after that, it wasn't too long that uh, one of our ambulance crews was off in a ditch. So even with all the training you have, no matter what you're driving, things can happen. That's why you have to be so vigilant when you're driving in this kind of weather. Kind of like driving through here with the snow on the ground because Hall still has some snowflake lights up on the poles here. I hope you guys can see them. So it makes, as my daughter said earlier, we didn't need snow for Christmas. She said, "Merry Christmas, Lake." So that was pretty cool.
Jerry says, listen to those accents. What accents? I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what y'all talking about there.
No, we're not from the South.
No.
Thanks, Jerry. Says he loves our accents.
That's awesome.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. I can tell you that sometimes the accents are thicker than others.
Sometimes we exaggerate them on purpose.
Yes, that's true too.
And then for those of you that are watching who are not from the South, or especially from the Appalachian area, there's certain special words that are used by some people in this area. So I'll ask and see if anybody knows what any of these really are. Does anybody know what a winder is? Winder.
Arn.
Oh my God, Arn.
Mm,
Wasper. For those of you playing along, a winder is hillbilly talk for window,
mm, mm.
and a wasper is a wasp.
Yep. Got window. Oh, got iron. Yeah. You know, you say that, and I'm trying to think of some of the words, and they have just escaped me.
That's funny.
I know because I know some good ones that
Stop it.
uh I mean they'll come to me as soon as we end the stream.
Holler.
Oh yeah, holler.
Yeah,
Oh
he's over yonder in the holler.
yeah, yonder. Does anyone know how far yonder is? Yep, crick.
Oh,
That's a
Rick,
good
yep.
one. What's chair? Chair.
Cheer.
hmm Ah, that's funny.
Well,
Brian says, we're the learning channel too. You're welcome.
yeah, but we're not putting Honey Boo Boo on.
Oh my gosh. Mm,
Yeah, you might actually learn something here. I don't know. It'll be useless probably, but you might learn something.
Oh yeah. What for? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that one too.
or how fur.
Get right cheer. Oh yeah, I heard that one.
Cheat yet? Cheat?
Oh, oh, youngins.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the double negatives. Yes.
We can make an English teacher cringe.
Oh, this is funny. You know that a toboggan is a sled, so when we
I
say he has a toboggan on his head, people out of our area think the
think
person
he's
has a
just.
sled.
I hadn't thought about that. That's good. That's awesome.
Hi, Scott.
So there we've got
Thanks
a.
for joining us.
If you guys can see it, there's tractor trailer tried to come up the hill here. They got a little sideways and has just stopped. It's really not. It's slick, but it's not. If you're doing a reasonable speed, you can stop.
Yeah, you're right. Reality, regional dialect is dying.
Yes.
Thanks, Audrey. Yeah, answering the phones with yellow.
Oh,
How much is a pea pad? I haven't heard that.
I've not heard that one either.
No.
Just let everybody know we're going through Fountain City now. Roads are just like they are everywhere else.
Thanks, Robert. Yeah, that's a good one. A sign, if I'm not down here, I'm up yonder. Mm.
It's awesome.
Yeah, bless you is not always good.
But
Bless
bless
your
your little
heart.
heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
Now
mhm,
that's the coolest building ever. Look at the lights.
mhm. I like
I
that.
don't know
It's
if you
pretty.
guys can see that. That's
Mm.
pretty. But anyway, sorry, it just caught my eye.
Oh, that's funny. Reality lived in England, and she would say I, or they'd say ice, and they would think saying ass
Oh,
because of the accent.
yep.
Mm.
That's funny.
I had to say frozen cubes of water.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, smidgen.
Oh, a smidge.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that guy got sideways. Wow.
Uh, Linda says you revert back to hillbilly in an instant. Yeah, I can turn my accent on and off. I can't get rid of it entirely. Um, taters.
Taters and maters.
Mm. Yep. Yeah, Big Tuna. He did take a break,
Yeah.
um, and obviously, since you're hearing me talking, I joined him. Uh, yeah.
My better half. So we're going to take a dare um, over to Dutch Valley and check that out for whoever was asking about Dutch Valley. But pretty sure it's just gonna be like everything else. It's everything in Knox County is definitely snow covered. Are you gonna walk? What are you all doing? I could have swore they were gonna walk right out in front of me. I
No, you're right, Ashley. You don't realize it until someone says something. So PTAD is oil? Huh. Okay.
it's a new one to me.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oil. Earl. I put some Earl in my engine.
Mm.
Man, I've not heard that one in years, but yes, I had an uncle who used that's we used to say Earl. I get some Earl. My car.
CBC and woodworking says this ride bringing back childhood memories for sure.
Good. I hope they were all pleasant.
Greg Sparks says you can tell how far south you are when you ask for a can of soda and they say, "What?"
Yeah,
Yep. Beans and taters.
it's a
Good.
Coke. Everything's a Coke. It doesn't matter what it is. It's a Coke. Or one I've not heard in a long time, a dope. You never heard that one?
No.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I heard that when I was little. People asked for a dope, and I'm like, what?
Interesting.
They meant a Coke, which is Coca-Cola for anybody that doesn't know, which can also mean a Coke can also mean a Pepsi, a Mountain Dew, you name it.
Yeah.
It's universal in
Um,
the South.
are you going to take Plumber from Stairs to get to Dutch Valley?
Let's see what I'm putting here. Uh,
Yes, I have heard directly. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think Plumber's what I'm planning on. Well, actually, I'm probably going out to Bruin Road. Um, it's kind of my thoughts anyway.
Oh yeah, Gully Washer.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. See, I guess it's asking if Gresham Middle School is still here.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not sure if they converted it to something or if
Hmm.
it's still that. That's a good question. We'll try to find that out and get you an answer on that.
Reality's my mom would call it a dope.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I always wondered where that came from. Ah, pretty lights.
Let's see. I was reading stuff, so I can't remember what direction he said.
So
But Reality said that Plumber would be dangerous.
yeah, and that's what I thought. I came out to Bruin, which actually right here, Bruin Road seems to be a little clearer than everything else. It's kind of odd. lot of people out tonight standing in the road. I just don't get that one.
Take care, Patricia, and God bless you too. We're out to give um, road updates for people, and we like the snow. It's pretty. We don't get it that often, but know how to drive in it.
You've said that and watch them will slide all the way
I know.
down the
Well, okay, all right. Just because we have experience driving in it doesn't mean that we can't slide off the road.
So Dutch Valley looks just basically like everything else. Snow cover. And up ahead, more people walking in the middle of the road. And you see me coming and you stay in the middle of the road.
So I guess this has been kind of the theme for this drive.
Is the people walking in the middle of the road? Yep, I agree. Yeah, no people riding electric
Mm, stolen electric. Yeah.
carts down the roads.
You're welcome, reality, and thank you for saying that. That's very sweet.
Well, 75 is still shut down just past Merchants Road.
Mm. Greg Sparks said we should stop and throw snowballs at them. The guy's walking
Huh,
in the road.
it's an idea.
Outdoor sky. Yeah, I heard that one too. Lord willing and the creek don't
Oh,
rise.
yep. Gosh, I used that the other day.
Nah, that's funny. Yeah, I've used it before too. I think it's been a while though.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely yeah, it's the best time to go driving in the snow is at night because there
Oh,
is
yeah.
less traffic or hopefully no traffic.
Yeah, the interstates have gotten bad enough. I don't think I'm gonna take the interstate back to the other side of town. So we're gonna take some. Oh, that's ice right there. So we're gonna go back roads to go back.
Thank you, Big Tuna. Oh,
Anybody on the feed that's in Knoxville, and let's say you're 50 plus.
mm,
Our shop is located in the old Clayton Lincoln Mercury building. That's a good landmark mark that a lot of people know.
across from Clayton
Yep.
Homes.
And I'll tell you guys too, whether you get your car work done with us or not, that's entirely fine. But anytime you want to just stop in and say hi, we always love to chat, or at least I do. Clinton Highway's still very snow covered.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing up the creating a sense of community. Um, it's really our philosophy in business as well. Um, you know, it it's our family. Everyone we
Yeah.
employ, we work with. I mean, yeah, they're our employees, but we really consider so many as family. Um,
Yeah, this is the term.
and and also with our customers, they're more than just customers.
Gosh, we have some of the best customers ever. We really do.
Remember the Twin Air Drive-In?
Oh my gosh. What about what used to be? It's actually an Airbnb now, but in Plow, the airplane filling station.
Yep. Renee from the Netherlands.
Oh wow!
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for coming on and watching.
Well, you're right, reality. You do see them every day, and they become like family. But even at that, that's the atmosphere that we deliberately create. And as far as with our customers, you know, we want to make sure that everybody knows that we're telling them the truth about what is wrong with their vehicles, what really needs to be fixed, that we're not, so many places will try to upsell or sell you something that doesn't really need to be done. And that is just really, really important to us. We are not going to do that. It's just the atmosphere that we're wanting to create. We're being asked to go down Ball Road, Ball Camp.
Okay, I can do that. May have to unfortunately run through this red arrow in a minute because it missed its light cycle, and I don't know if this one has sensors in the thing or how it's set up.
Tennessee Rider, that's funny. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, we have no traffic
Mm,
coming, and it missed its. Well, there it went. That's there you go. Missed its first light cycle. I don't know
mm,
why.
mm. Chris saying that he's heard that the crash on 75 that there was a fatality.
From
Uh,
what I saw, I would say there probably was.
Sad.
Um, Unfortunately, my time as law enforcement officer, I saw enough crashes that I can just about tell sometimes by the wreckage.
Outdoor Sky, yeah, we were through there. There was looks like two tractor trailers. I don't know what else was involved.
It looked like, and again, we were so far away I couldn't tell, but it looked like there was a small car involved, and it may have been, and again, I can't tell for sure, so please don't hold me to it, but it may have been under one of the trailers, but I just couldn't tell.
Thank you for answering that reality, for answering Charlotte. Right now we are on Merchants heading toward Pleasant Ridge.
Yep. And I was sliding to the side. Like I said, it's one of those things, if you get it, especially where some of these ruts are, and you get in one,
Yeah, looking at the radar, there's still moisture streaming in here.
yeah, it's not what it was.
No,
But
no, yeah, you can tell it's kind of thinning out some.
that is why we're still under winter storm warning until 7 a.m. Because there's going to be off and on snow showers at least through the night. Then at least for 3 days, we'll get a reprieve from winter weather. Still going to stick around on the ground for a while because we're going to be cold. But then again, this weekend, if models are all right, we'll have enough.
Hi, Jen. Thanks for joining us. That's funny. Someone out wearing orange and not walking and wearing orange, not black. I can't talk.
First time for everything.
Let's see. What was the arcade on Clinton Highway across from Kmart? And is it still there?
Gosh, what was that? And I don't think it's there anymore, but man, I remember it. But I can't think of the name of it.
Ben, it is a Jeep Commander.
2006.
Oh, Outdoor Sky. I see you answered him. Sorry.
Uh,
Got a little behind.
Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the participation.
Thank you, Jen. We will. No, no, we're not going down to Shad.
Huh?
Shad Road.
What about it?
Mm-hmm. That's if we're going to break Shad Road.
Oh, and we're headed that way though to get to Fall Road.
Oh, well,
Going down Oak Ridge Highway. I mean, we'll pass by it. I'm not going to brave Shot Road. I'm going to brave Ball Road.
mm,
Go Nickel Road and avoid warrior sleep with waking up.
mm,
It's
mm.
So this is Sullivan Road that we're on now. We're going to be turning on Palmetto. Somebody went off road. Whether it was intentional or accidental, I don't know. Slick here.
Didn't seem too bad, though.
No, it's really not. Especially, if you can, as long as you don't have excessive speed. That's the key.
See, TDOT has posted, please don't drive. Things are only going to get worse. And let's see, WBR tweeted that all flights are grounded at the airport.
Oh wow, that doesn't happen around here much.
Mm-mm.
Think out toward the airport though, they were on that rain, snow, ice line, so they may have some ice in it.
That could be.
Not 100% sure. You can tell I wasn't going fast. There's patches of ice in places, and it is what it is.
Yep. See, when was the last time I remember a ground stop at the airport?
So
I don't. I don't remember it.
another guy walking in the middle of the road, and now on Western Avenue. That's really, oh wow, sorry. I don't get over here much. When did they build that power station, that substation?
I don't know.
I don't either. I swear, the last time that I was through here, it was not there. Wow, I need to get out more.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I'm sure in '93 they did.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, 93, about everything was shut down.
Hmm.
Actually, we just passed back there what used to be the pilot coming, snowman in the middle of the road. That's cool. What used to be the pilot, now Casey's back there at Cumberland Estates. I was working there in '93 when the blizzard happened. And I went in that night. I was working the night shift. Went in. It was around 10 o'clock, and it started to rain. And I was laughing because I thought, "Oh, they missed it. We're not going to need snow." Went and stocked the cooler and came out like an hour later, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, there's only 3 inches on the ground."
Yeah. CDC and Woodworking says it misses the Falls Market hot dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Oh, I got a better one. Smoky Mountain Market hot dogs.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember we used to get them when I was a teenager. Oh, we'd stop there all the time. Smoky Mountain Market hot dogs, three for $1, and their chicken sandwich was called the Rooster. There's one I went to West High School, and there was one just up the street.
Mm. Uh, Asking about the Western Hill. I don't think we did any slipping, did we? Coming up it?
No,
No. Yeah. Yeah. I did a little bit there,
well,
accelerating for the lights.
that's because I put a little too
Huh.
much torque into it. That was me.
Hmm.
It's really, again, as long as you don't speed and don't get crazy, it's not that slick. I mean, it's slick, but it's not like out of control slick. But most of the time, the people that wreck in weather like this is they just they think they're invincible, or they're just playing, and excessive speed is the biggest problem.
Oh my gosh, you all on here talking about hot dogs and hamburgers and stuff. You're making me hungry.
One was off earlier, wasn't it?
Mm,
No,
no, no,
that's
no.
a different one.
Yeah.
So now we got another one off the road here in the ditch. Yeah, the other one's further down, wasn't it?
Mm.
So Ball Road. Whoever asked for Ball Road, that's where we're at. for many reasons, but one reason I'm glad I'm not law enforcement anymore is I remember the one winter, and it was really cold that winter too. When we did it, it was 2010 or 11. It just cold, and we had a kid that was driving like a bat out of hell down through here. Hit some black ice and ended up off in the field. And I remember I had to direct traffic at that out in the cold, and it took almost 2 hours to get him out of the field. And oh, I was miserable in the cold. And then it started raining. Wasn't cold enough to be snow. It was just a nasty cold rain. Ball Road so far is just like everything else, snow covered. I mean, it's slick, but nothing horrible. As the night goes on, we get closer to morning, and the temperature keeps dropping. It's going to get worse. That's why, again, when we're finished with this video, we'll get up in the morning somewhere around 6 a.m. Get out and so I could share with you guys what the roads are like in the morning, but they're definitely not going to be good. I notice there's a lot of places that say they're not going to open till 10 a.m. Well, I got news for them. Even at 10 a.m., it's not going to be good because we're going to stay well below freezing, and unless the sun comes out and we get some melting from that, um, this is going to stay on the ground for a while.
Um, some Robin from Central Illinois. Um, we're cold, but thank you for accepting our snow.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we haven't had any like this in a while, so yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Kathleen. We just passed her neighborhood.
How? Well, if you can get out of the neighborhood, you see you can go pretty well on Ball Road. So,
In a four-wheel drive.
I could do this in a front wheel drive.
You could.
Well, okay. So, just to let you kind of know how slick it is, I'm doing 23 miles an hour right now, and I'm going to hit the brakes pretty hard. So, yeah, it took some time to stop. As you can see, I wasn't out of control. I just kept the steering wheel straight. But that's the reason for not following other cars too closely. As long as you don't get crazy, you're still going to be able to stop, even if you were to do something like the brakes up. Worst thing you can do
Hey,
is,
waving at you too, Jamin.
well, worst thing you can do is when you get in a slide like that is to turn the steering wheel.
And thank you again to everyone that's watching
Oh, yeah.
and commenting. It's
And everybody that's
yeah.
subscribed, I appreciate it so much. And thank you guys for everybody that's, hit that notification bell to get notified when we, go live or I post a video. Thank you so much. Just my hopes that maybe I can entertain you a little bit and bring you some very useful information.
Well, Miami, I'm sorry that you've ended up stranded in West Knoxville,
Oh no.
heading back to Florida.
Oh,
It's like, yeah.
we have a guy that just started working for us very recently. He's from West Palm Beach. This is the first snow he's ever seen. And he sent me a picture last night. He was outside with his mouth open trying to catch snowflakes, and it's really cute.
Yeah, he was really hoping it was going to snow, wasn't he?
Oh, he was. He's been begging for it.
Mm.
He's definitely going to get his wish again if this weekend, if it comes up like I think it will.
I was excited we were finally going to get some snow.
Well, let's tell you.
Hmm.
I know a lot of people in the area, they don't like the snow,
Hmm.
and they definitely hate to drive in it. And there's not a good source for the information we're given about real time. Here's what the roads are. I mean, yeah, you can have TDOT and everybody puts out statements, don't drive or don't do this, but the roads can vary so much from location to location throughout the county that, people need to know what's it doing where I'm at.
Oh, let's see. Miami, it's gonna be 2 degrees tomorrow. Do we recommend driving on 40, I-40? I, mm,
I would, I don't know. Why don't, if you've not, um, if you've not subscribed to our channel and hit the notification bell, why don't you do that? You'll be notified in the morning when I get out and start checking the roads. And I-40 is one of the first things I'll check to see what it's like. It may be pretty treacherous first thing in the morning, but if they can get the traffic off and the snowplows and can do their job, it shouldn't be that bad. The roads are really what's going to be the worst. But I will definitely be out checking first thing in the morning for you guys.
well, you're welcome, CBC. Have a good night. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Glad you've been watching that long and have enjoyed it.
Wow.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, we're going to kind of, I'm making my way back to West Knoxville, which we live in West Knoxville. So I'm, at this point, we know what the condition of the roads are now. Uh, so we're going to work our way back home and, I'll get a good night's sleep so that I'm very refreshed for you guys in the morning. Of course, like I told everybody, I called off work tomorrow. I told everybody to stay home because I don't want any of my people to, put themselves in any danger trying to come to work. We've already, our operations manager, Charlie Beards, already sent messages to all the people that had appointments, let them know we'll reschedule with them. I know that's an inconvenience for some people, but it's just not worth us getting out, putting people's lives on the line.
Well, thank you, Reality. And Miami, you're welcome. Hopefully you'll be able to give you a good update
Yeah.
on 40 and that you'll be able to get back on the road. Let's see, we're being asked about Parkside Drive.
We were on Parkside Drive just a little while ago. It is totally snow covered and slick. When I get there, we'll go up Parkside from Level Road, or put you into Parkside Drive, I guess, if they want to know about.
Didn't specify,
Well,
but
that's why
not here in a second, yeah.
yeah. So far, all the roads seem to be just about the same with little variation, but everything's definitely snow and ice covered. But right now, at this point, it's still passable. But again, as the temperature drops more and there's still some more precipitation coming, it's going to get worse overnight.
Hmm. Um, so a post on social media is saying that Pellissippi is closed at Kingston Pike to Oak Ridge. Mm-mm.
I'm not surprised from what I saw when we came through there earlier. Um, I don't know what happened, but it was very slick when we came through there earlier. It was probably one of the worst roads we've been on. So, so yeah, that one really doesn't surprise me. Uh, yeah, kind of with this guy.
Mm. Yeah, that one.
Hey, there's no traffic around, and light wasn't changing. So sorry, KPD and KCSF.
Mm.
Oh,
Not ghost water. Yes, it is getting very icy.
and it's sleeting again, so that is just ice coming down right now.
Yes, we're in Knoxville, Tennessee. Mike just sent a text that he's going to do a citizen's arrest for you running the red light.
All right.
Uh-oh. Called out. Outdoor sky. Red light. Hmm. Hmm. Jan says, we saw nothing but snow.
Love it, man. That's awesome.
Hmm. Let's see. Miami is saying, Weather Channel saying 3 more inches still to come
Wow.
till 1 a.m.
Okay.
Hmm. Um,
Oh, there's a car off the road.
no, we had not checked the most recent weather updates. We need to do that.
Now, but if we do have 3 more inches, it's coming. That's definitely going to make driving in the morning very hazardous because with there not being any traffic on these roads, um, that's just going to allow it just to lay down there without any of it getting pushed off the sides or any of it melting.
Ghost Rider, yeah, he did go out last week in that weather, but it passed us by. We were supposed to have a lot of high winds.
High wind, yeah, that whole storm system just died before it got here.
Hmm.
Um, Yeah, all I did was go right around in the rain. It's So I was just curious. That is Pellissippi. That bridge is right in front of us, and it may be closed because I see absolutely no traffic up there moving at all.
No.
Matter of fact, there's a sign there up on the interstate. I don't know if we can see it from over here. I was curious as to what it said. Um,
I'm gonna try to see.
um, it just says ice and snow. Take it slow and use caution.
Yeah.
So it didn't say anything, but I didn't see any traffic at all moving on Pellissippi Parkway, I-140. As you can see, level road is just completely covered here.
Yeah, we are still getting precipitation. It's icy right now. Um, and looking at the radar, there is still more over us, and it's moving really slow out of the area, it looks like, according to this. Hardin Valley. We got kind of close to Hardin Valley.
Uh,
It's looking like the rest of it.
when I was there earlier today, it was actually probably worse than anywhere else.
Mm.
That was when I turned off on North Campbell Station Road and it was shut down because of rain. So it was bad early this afternoon. So I can only imagine what it's like right now.
Ghost Rider is asking about the worst storm um we've ever been in.
Oh, worst one I've ever been in?
Hmm.
I think the worst one I've ever been in, I was by myself. I went, it was last year, wasn't it? I drove down to Meridian, Mississippi because there were supposed to be some tornadoes down there and went down there and I missed all the tornadoes, never got any, but man, the rain, the wind, the severe thunderstorms, it was, there was enough wind in those storms that it was blowing me off the road. That was probably the worst one I've ever been in. We've had a few around here. Um, Now, if you really want to talk about a bad storm, back in 2011, when all the tornadoes happened across the country and that F5 happened in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, we had hail here in Knoxville. As a matter of fact, on the channel, if you can go to my old videos, there's one from 2011 that I stood in our garage and filmed or videoed the two hailstorms that came through. We had, how much was the damage that we had at our house? I can't remember.
No, I can't remember. We had to have
It
a
was,
new roof, new gutters.
it
It was,
destroyed everything. Now,
yeah.
that, as far as storm damage, is probably the worst one that I've ever been in.
The worst one I've been in was there was the tornado
Um,
here at Level Road, um, earlier, well, no, late last year.
yeah,
Um, my daughter and I were out, and we were on Pellissippi. We were about what, maybe a mile away from it.
probably right around that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was rough. We were being blown all over the place on Pellissippi. I mean, it was hard to maintain lane, and at one point visibility was just, I mean,
Yeah, it was definitely
almost nothing.
a rain wrap tornado, and I think that where Deb and Brittany were, they were probably in the inflow to the storm, and that's
Yeah,
why it was so intense for them. And
yeah, I'd
then
say definitely that's, yeah.
yep, and then as a matter of fact, I ended up on Clinton Highway. The remnants of that storm came through, and there's video online
Hmm.
that I posted that just shows the remnants of it when it came through, and it was nothing was on the ground, but you could definitely tell there was still circulation in the air because just the way the wind and the rain and everything whipped around the porch there, it worked. Um,
Hmm.
I can't tell really what happened. I know the wrecker had
Oh,
pulled the semi out.
yep.
Um, so very slick on 40. I know, Mamie, you were asking about that. Right now, 40 is not none of the interstates. I don't think I want to be on, and which is weird because normally they're better to drive on than everything else.
Yeah, that is weird.
But I think again, what you have a lot of, and unfortunately, I know truck drivers, they're great people. But you've got some out there right now that they're overestimating and they're driving too fast and they're causing more problems. Did we ever find out which end of Parkside?
Like just Parkside in general.
Okay.
And I think you answered it really.
Okay. We'll cut back up Parkside.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm not surprised tow trucks aren't wanting to go out.
oh no.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, Linda, I'll check that description.
Vic,
Yeah, yeah, could have been typed in wrong.
oh,
The description,
um,
it told it says January 14th, 2003.
oh, sorry.
Hmm.
We'll correct that.
Thanks for letting us know.
I'm just
Mm.
trying to time travel back in time to before my daughter was born
Mm.
because she really shouldn't be 20 years old and just yeah.
Ghost Rider, you're fine.
So what we can see of Parkside right here, and I'm fixing to turn on Parkside, it's snow covered like everything else. And there's an idiot. Y'all didn't get to see it, but
Mm.
yeah, idiot on the other side spun all the way around on purpose, right in front of other traffic.
Oh gosh.
Ah, sorry. I'm gonna get fired up. What's gonna happen? Mike, shut up. I don't want to hear it. Fire up, Randy.
Mm.
I'll come back out there to Halls.
Mm. Finally autistic. That ice is, oh,
Mhm.
yeah, it's not good having ice.
Come on, Mike.
Uh, I'm guessing up at closer to you two, they probably got about the same amount.
Yeah.
We seem to be finding and hearing all over Knoxville about 8 inches. And you're welcome, Tanner. Yeah, you're right. Take a deep breath, count to 10.
10 deep breaths. So we're on Parkside Drive now for whoever asked, and as you can see, it's just like everything else. Snow covered and icy.
Yeah, it was a long light.
Yeah.
Oh.
Long day.
Hmm. Wow, Bear Creek. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had this much snow.
Hospital. No. Wow.
Hmm. Well, that's great, divinely autistic. I'm glad it's making you feel peaceful.
Oh.
Yeah, Susan, I'm sure they won't be door dashing tomorrow. And I guess we got some confirmation that that crash on 75 was fatal.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that. I dealt with enough of that when I was a law enforcement officer, and part of the reason that I've had suffered PTSD.
Yeah. Jan wants to, yeah, us to grab him an Audi as we go by.
No, really, you don't want one. They're great cars when they're brand new, but oh my gosh, when they break, they're expensive to repair. Now, if you want a dependable, safe new car, you knew where I was going. Volvo. I drive the Volvo S90 myself. It was my daily driver, and it's an awesome car, all-wheel drive. Has a lot of good bells and whistles and very comfortable. Not that we have anything to do with Volvo, but anyway.
Mhm. I hate to hear about your PTSD. Yeah, it is no joke.
Mine is so much better since I've had ketamine infusion therapy. My depression is virtually non-existent anymore, which I had treatment-resistant depression with the normal meds they give, and Deb can definitely tell you I have very high anxiety, and the anxiety and the even though not 100% gone, but that and the depression has just it's amazing the difference. And ketamine's not silver bullet; it's definitely nothing magical about it. It just it breaks down a lot of barriers and walls that our mind puts up, and then that along with therapy uh, in a whole lot of people makes a big difference. That's why I want to do a
Mhm.
whole video on it.
And I've done the treatments as well, and it's made a huge difference. Yeah, it really depends on where you go for the treatments.
Okay, you can get off some
Um,
breaks at Lots Green
and the place that we went actually discounts
for first
for
responders.
first responders and military. Uh, but without a discount, I think we've heard anywhere from like
It
three 300 to
yeah, it all depends on where you go, and
yeah.
I will say this, I'm not going to because number one, everybody's so sue happy and likes to sue everybody. It says something bad about them, their business, or whatever. If you're thinking about ketamine infusion therapy, you need to find a clinic that number one has experienced MD on staff. That some of the best are ones that have been emergency room physicians
We're on North Peters Road.
or anesthesia doctors. Why can't I not think what they're called right now?
Hmm?
But anyway, uh,
Anesthesiologist.
yeah, anesthesiologists. Thank you. They know what they're doing with ketamine. Uh, you always want somebody there with you when you do an infusion. And unfortunately, there's some clinics out there that we have heard about that somebody will go in for infusion and they hook them up and leave the room. That's total BS. And in my opinion, and strictly my opinion, that should be medical malpractice. Uh, because ketamine definitely unlocks things in your brain, and you can have. They talk about having a bad trip, and all a bad trip is that you go maybe to some of those dark places that you buried, and you need somebody there that can reassure you that everything's okay and that you're safe and can help guide you through that. And unfortunately, you just have some people that's out trying to make a buck, and they charge $500-600 for an infusion and leave you in the room by yourself till it's over with. And unfortunately, yeah, that's one I'll get mad on. That's total BS. And then you have like what happened with Matthew Perry. Evidently, he had multiple doctors prescribing him ketamine to use at home, and nobody was keeping tabs on how much he was using. Again, that's malpractice. Ketamine should be done under the supervision of a licensed medical care professional that knows and has been taught what they're doing. So I didn't know I was doing the ketamine video tonight. Sorry.
Mm. Um, we're on North Peters Road and Kingston Pike.
Going on South Peters now.
Oh, South Peters. Sorry.
Yeah, we were on North Peters anyway.
So you lived in Alaska and Idaho. Weren't expecting snow, huh? Hmm.
You brought it with you. No.
I don't know anything about how anything is up at Pigeon Forge.
I don't. I know
Haven't
they
heard
got some
anything.
snow, but I don't know. I don't think they were supposed to get as much as us do, but I'm not 100% sure. Which is odd because normally they get more than we do. But it's just the track of this storm system that we're kind of right in the center in the bullseye.
Jeep Commander.
They've definitely done a good job at clearing South Peters Road. So they may be starting to catch up with plows and stuff because there's right through here, it's virtually clear.
No, you're welcome, Bear Creek Girl. Yeah, we talk about the ketamine treatments to anyone that wants to hear about it, just because um, I mean it's really been a life changer for both of us.
And I actually had we had another gentleman that actually used to work with me at the sheriff's office that he's the one that turned us on to. A lot of first responders are getting very positive results from the ketamine treatment. They,
Canadian Kevin says it's down to 16 degrees now.
we're at 24 according to the mom from the vehicle. They've actually been through here and cleaned this pretty good. So I can report that Ebenezer Road actually is very passable because it looks like they have got it cleaned off pretty well.
Reality, we both had 6 initial infusions, um, and we'll be going in for another one soon, which is a little over a month since we completed the initial course. And basically, what happens is for the vast majority of people, you have the first 6, and as long as you're working through everything, uh, the I guess follow up infusions get further and further apart. But there are some people that they have the 6 and don't have to have any more.
And there's some people that actually, I've read a couple cases where there's some people that's had to have one about every 8 weeks. But it's kind of like there was one doctor told me, he said, what if you had to have it once a month and got rid of your depression, PTSD and anxiety. And I thought, they got a good point.
Yeah, and possibly come off of the other medications, even.
I mean, I'm not on any of those medications anymore.
Right. Still surprised at how the roads are.
Huh?
Just, it's been so long since I mean, we just,
What gets me, I mean, look, they
yeah.
cleaned this because it's almost nothing on Ebenezer at all.
Mm,
And earlier, you remember it was coated.
mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Sam and Andy's is open.
Hmm. Yeah, they really are. Or they just forgot to turn their sign on.
No, I think they are. All those
Oh,
cars were there, and I think there was people inside. But I'm kind of ready to go home
yeah,
at
I
this
am
point.
too.
So
Yeah.
I do appreciate everybody that's ridden along with us, though. It's been a lot of fun. Um, but I think everybody can kind of see what condition the roads are in right now. Again, I will. I'm going to say around 6 in the morning. I'll get back out here and bring in the latest so that everybody can make informed decisions on what they need to do.
Yeah, I probably won't be with him in the morning. Not really a morning person.
I wasn't going to say anything, but
Yeah, I'm a night owl and I actually have work to do when we get home. So, yeah, I probably won't be with him.
I'll be honest, since I was up in the wee hours of the morning and then only got about 3 hours sleep and got back out with you guys this afternoon, I'm a little tired.
Mm. Thank you, Bear Creek. Appreciate that. Oh, wow, sir. I hate to hear that. I hope they get the power back on for y'all
Oh no,
soon.
power out.
Marion, Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Outdoor Sky. You take care too. You too, Reality. I got about 9 inches from Merchants.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
about right.
yeah, thank you for joining us, you all. We appreciate it and hope everyone has a good night. And if you have to get out, be safe.
And I'll see you guys in the morning. And scroll down right there.